If you've ever followed an Asian recipe, so many of them have oyster sauce. But what if you don't eat oysters? Well, this recipe's for you. This is a vegan oyster sauce that I learned on the other channel, Souped Up Recipes. So let's get to it. Oyster sauce is a classic ingredient in a lot of Asian cooking. From what I hear, it's sweet, it has a little tangy flavor. Since there's no oysters in this sauce, we're going to be using another ingredient that comes quite handy, the king of vegan umami-ness, the mushroom. And what better mushroom than the shiitake mushroom? And here's what you're going to need for this video. 1 1/4 cups of water, 4 big dehydrated shiitake mushrooms, but if you don't have the giant ones, then 6 or 7 medium-sized ones. Half a cup of sugar, 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of MSG. It's optional, but it definitely gives it a much better flavor, and a cornstarch slurry. If you don't have cornstarch, just use tapioca starch or potato starch, but cornstarch for me works the best. So we start off with a handful of dehydrated shiitake mushrooms. Step 1 is you give them a nice rinse to make sure that there's no more debris or dirt that's stuck onto them. Then you soak them for 3 hours in water. It could be warm water, it could be cold water, it doesn't really matter. After you see that they fully rehydrated, take them into your hands and squeeze them like a sponge. You want to try to squeeze the water right out of them. Then you give them a nice little slicing and rough chopping, and you throw them into a blender. Now never throw out that water where they were rehydrating in. The water absorbs a lot of that incredible umami flavor. We actually add that water into the blender and give it a nice blend until it's completely smooth. Get it out and store it on the side. Next, we get a pot. We add in the sugar and 3 tablespoons of water. You're going to put it on a medium-low heat and gently stir. Don't touch it too much and just wait. Be patient. About 10-15 minutes, you're going to notice that it's going to become a slight caramel color. Once the sugar has changed colors, now it's time to add in the mushroom puree. Add in your salt, MSG, and soy sauce. Mix and stir it well until it's 100% homogeneous. Let it cook and reduce for about 10 minutes so that it can thicken up, and then add in your cornstarch slurry. And by the way, if you don't have cornstarch, don't worry. You can use tapioca starch, it works just as well. Add it in slowly and as needed. Mix well. And you keep on mixing, letting it reduce. If you're liking this video so far, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And here's the trick to know when you're done. If you take a spatula and swipe the bottom of the pot and you notice that the liquid doesn't come together so quickly, you're done. If it comes together right away, then you got to keep on going. And if you want to support the channel, join our members blog. We have new videos coming out every 2 weeks that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned because every second Sunday, a new video is coming out. And really, that's it. Take it out, put it in a mason jar, get it in the fridge overnight to cool and to deepen those flavors. And there you go, vegan oyster sauce. Now you can follow those Asian recipes without leaving an ingredient out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.